So I want to talk to you today about house sale contingencies and why agreements of sale with a house sale contingency can be so challenging. So we have two or more sales linked together. We call that the domino. The question is, which way are the dominoes going to fall? So here's the challenge. The buyer has a house to sell in order to purchase their new home. And the pricing on any listing should be what the market will bear and not be influenced by what the seller needs to be able to move on and achieve their goals. Buy a house, another house, send a kid to college, retire, what have you. All that has no bearing on the value of a listing. So we go under contract and the seller accepts the house sale contingency, but maybe for accepting less than favorable terms, the seller wants a premium price. So that now begins to be the driver of the pricing on the buyer's house, because now they get caught up in the emotion, maybe they pay a little more than they should, and now that becomes what the buyer bases the price of their listing on. Do we see the problem? So price should be based on what the market will bear and not what the seller needs. What happens a lot of times, actually a majority of the time, is that the house that needs to sell, the one on which the sale is contingent, doesn't move. After a while, the deal dies. And during that time, though, a lot of people's dreams are crushed, time's wasted, money's wasted on inspections and so forth, and everybody loses. And we don't want to be tied to that. So usually, the best answer the seller can give to a buyer with a house sale contingency is, I would love to sell my house to you. I'd love to negotiate with you. Please get your house sold, then come back. And if the house is still available, we'll put something together. See what pressure that puts now on the buyer to price realistically. And when we approach that scenario in that way, it's actually much more likely for everybody to achieve their goals in the end. So keep that in mind when you're writing offers and when you represent the seller and you receive offers that contain a house sale contingency. I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please reach out. Thanks for tuning in.